Students, we were studying about autotrophs. Autotrophs are those organisms which can prepare their own food, and they are plants. Plants are autotrophs because they can prepare their own food with the help of a process named as photosynthesis. We have also studied that not all plants are autotrophs. Certain plants are heterotrophs. Some plants are there which cannot prepare their own food, but they depend on other organisms. We have studied the parasitic plants, the decomposers, and the method of symbiosis also. Now today we are going to say the replenishment of soil nutrients, and in the end we will see food chain. So students, farmers are continuously growing crops. Every year, every season, the crops are grown in the fields, and the soil gets depleted of nutrients year after year. Why is it so? Because the crops take up the nutrients from the soil year after year. So to maintain the fertility of soil, it is required to give back the nutrients to the soil from time to time. This is called replenishment of nutrients. So what can be done? First of all is crop rotation, cropping the pattern. Plants like peas and beans alternatively grown with other crops help to replenish nutrients in the soil. If one crop is grown in one season, then in the next season some leguminous plants such as peas and beans could be grown. So if one crop is taking up one nutrient, for example nitrogen, then the other crop in the next season will take some other nutrient, and this peas and beans plants are leguminous plants. The rhizobium bacteria is present in their root nodules, and they help in the nitrogen fixation of the bacteria present in the root nodules, help in the nitrogen fixation so that the soil could become rich in nitrogen. So this is how soil can get back its nutrients. One more thing is addition of manure and fertilizer. Adding manures and fertilizer help to increase the fertility of soil, because the fertilizers and manures contain salt minerals, nitrogen as well as potassium, phosphorus, such salt minerals, and these minerals are required for the soil, for the plants. So this is how replenishment of nutrients in soil is done. Now let us see food chain. What is food chain? Food chain is nothing but a series of all the organisms which depend on each other for their food, for their nutrition, is a food chain. So green plants are the producers. They are autotrophs because they can produce their own food with the help of sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, chlorophyll. So they are producers. And those animals which eat plants can be called as consumers, primary consumers. They can be herbivore. Then there are some animals that eat plant eating animals. So they are secondary consumers. Now those animals which eat primary and secondary consumers are known as tertiary consumers. You can see here those animals which are eating primary consumer as well as secondary consumer, they are known as tertiary consumers. And other than consumers, there are decomposers. So the microbes and saprophytic plants which thrive on dead remains of producers, consumers or secondary consumers, they are known as decomposers. So decomposers they eat or they take up their nutrient from the dead and decaying material, and the decomposers break down the complex organic matter of the producers or consumers or secondary consumers into simple forms, and this complex organic matter is broken down into simple form and is returned to the environment. So this is how decomposers are necessary, very much important in the food chain. This is how the circulation of nutrients take place. You can go through this picture once again. These are the producers, these are the primary consumers, then the secondary consumer, then the tertiary consumer, and decomposers grow on the dead remains of all these. Thank you.